right, what's the next conference?
All right, and
Summer
I think
Games
that's it
Fest.
for Limited Run Game. Now we have Summer Game Fest, and I didn't write down any notes for this one. I guess I didn't have anything to say. I didn't watch it, but I read through a recap after.
I'm having a mind melt. I don't remember anything from that.
I made some notes.
We had Aliens Dark Descent, right? That
Yeah, there
Is
was
that the
that.
RTS?
Yeah. Or
That one was all right.
is it an RTS? I forget.
Oh, I
No,
thought, yeah, the alien game they showed was the RTS.
Okay.
And then I
thought
know
it was like
Like an XCOM.
Like
type.
an Alien
I thought that's what it
Swarm.
was. Or yeah, Alien Swarm. would
Or
be
that's
better.
what I'm thinking. I'm sorry. I think RTSs are like that. I'm sorry.
Oh.
Real-time.
I put those games together.
There is an
That's what I was trying to say,
RTS,
John.
real-time
Yeah,
strategy game. Is what
My
they're-
bad. Yeah.
They're
I think of it
describing
like,
as.
like StarCraft and all that shit.
Yeah.
But yeah, like Alien Swarm.
yeah, they showed Callisto Protocol again.
They showed
Call of Duty
gameplay.
thing. That was the.
Yeah.
I mean, I
Modern
don't have
Warfare
anything to
2
say
remake.
about it. But.
It's just some gameplay from Modern Warfare 2. Whatever.
Just like recreation of a level. Yeah. One that I thought was really kind of bizarre to see was Flashback 2, which I don't have a history with the original Flashback. It was a beloved game at the time. But it's weird that this is called Flashback 2 because there already was a sequel to the original game made by the original developer, Delphine Software, 3 years after the original. It was called Fade to Black. So they're just like wiping that from history
Yeah,
for some
1.5.
reason.
we don't talk about
This
that
is
one.
2.
Yeah.
I mean, apparently it wasn't very good compared to Flashback, but it's still funny. And there was also a crappy remake of Flashback in 2013 that no one remembers. But yeah, I don't think the developer of Flashback 2 is Microids, and I don't think they've been very good for a while. Like they're developers who did Siberia back in the day and all its sequels as the years went on. But I'm not sure this new Flashback 2 is gonna impress based on their track record lately.
You know what's going to impress, though?
What?
That One Piece game.
Oh, what's it called?
Yeah, it is. One Piece Odyssey.
Showed that, One Piece Odyssey.
Odyssey.
Apparently, you're going to get a set guide. The One Piece crew gets sent to another world, or like an alternate dimension or whatever. Looks good. Looks cool.
We saw that.
We saw a
Fort Solis.
cinematic. Oh, sorry.
Oh, yeah. Just Fort Solis is another space horror game. Some of us
Many space
love
horror
those.
games.
I'm cool with
space
it.
horror
I love space
I
horror.
love them.
That was the one with like Troy Baker and Roger Clark.
Oh,
voice
that
acting
might have been
and
the one that I did not care about.
Oh, okay.
There was one that they were a part of that I did not. I was not a fan of.
All right. What are you gonna say, Vito?
I was gonna say we saw a cool cinematic, but no gameplay of Midnight Suns, the
Right.
Marvel XCOM game. I would have liked to see some gameplay.
I walked
from
away.
that.
I stepped away for that, but when I came back, I did see that like Demon Hulk thing.
Oh,
that
Demon
looked
Hulk
cool.
jumping
Like a
out of the door.
Venom.
Yeah,
like
that.
oh yeah, Demon Hulk. Yeah, like yeah. The
There's
cinematic was
gameplay
fun,
out
cool.
there.
I
I don't know why they didn't show it. I mean, you can find a little bit.
Oh yeah, I don't think.
I forget. Does it play like Ultimate Alliance, or is it a different type of game?
No, it's like an XCOM. It's like literally XCOM. With
It's like
Oh,
an
okay.
XCOM, but it's card based. You have like a deck, and you're like your moves are based on the cards you draw.
It's definitely on my radar. That game. That's why I mentioned it.
And,
Yeah.
I've had DLC. New trailer.
When are you guys
yeah.
gonna beat the devil though?
Dude, tonight.
Yeah, do
Well,
it.
when you guys, while you guys can't beat the devil, me, John will play with me as Miss Chalice, and you guys.
Me
can
and Greg
do
be the
that.
devil.
I see.
It's not hard, Vito. Just beat the devil.
Just do it.
Just beat the devil, Vito. Jesus Christ.
Then maybe you can beat the devil out of yourself.
We saw we saw a
There's
trailer for
layers of fears.
layers of fucking fears. I still cannot get over that. That's the
Hell
name.
yeah. Layers of fears,
fears.
bro.
Why
So
they do
stupid.
this? Why they do
like-
this?
It's like I already don't have much faith in Bloober Team. I think they've made like certain goodish games, but most of their stuff has been like really underwhelming. And another Layers of Fear game after Layers of Fear 2 sucked. and it's called Layers of Fears. It's so dumb.
Layers of Fear 3. Layers of Fears.
Right, they should have saved this title
Fear
for
of
a
Layers.
5 so that they could replace the S at the end with a 5. Layers of Fear 5.
Sick.
Dude, that would have been sick. Where did they go from here?
They just replace all the A's with 4s.
Layers of Fearses? I think somebody said that.
Fearsies.
Fearsies.
Layers of Fearsies.
Anything else from that show?
Maybe Layers of Fears.
There was
what do
one
we see
more
about Fall Guys? I kind of was
It's on Epic Game Store.
Right.
Going free to play. I think when I was googling around about Fall Guys, I saw
it's
there's
got
a
a map
Master Chief
editor?
coming.
Oh, right.
What'd you
yeah.
say? Master Chief and Arbiter come in, but they announced that like a few days
The
ago.
Xbox
Like,
one.
yeah, the Xbox One.
Is Fall Guys a game we're playing again? Would we try
I would play
to
it again.
Probably not.
I was
Getting
saying to
map
Danny,
editor, that's exciting, but
Right,
they're
that.
removing the game from Steam and
Steam.
making it free to play on Epic, which you might have mentioned.
same
on
fucking thing
previous
they did to
pod.
Rocket League. It's so annoying.
Yeah.
It's just like,
Oh, yeah, I forgot
granted,
about that shit.
if you already
It
own
will
it,
be
you won't lose
fine.
it. But
Yeah,
Yeah.
but it's just a weird
Still,
thing.
that's
Stop doing
very
stuff.
aggravating.
Stop doing
I
it.
was saying to Danny that it might be a good time to join to like just dunk on new players because there's going to be an influx of free to play players.
Just fucking ruin
Oh,
people's
yeah,
day.
dude, we can maybe on free to play day we can go.
Yeah,
ahead and get in the
trash
map.
them.
Maybe I'll get my first crown.
I believe in you.
Oh, I would not have said that on the podcast, man.
I knew someone was gonna say that.
You've
I don't
got a
think I've
lot of
ever
hours
admitted
in
that out
game.
loud, but I've never won the game.
You've got a lot of hours in that game, man.
I know. I'm always
Oh my
fucking dude.
God,
Always
that's so
fucking bridesmaid.
embarrassing.
Never
somebody
brides.
go through the
I
next
never-
showcase while I find out exactly how many hours he has.
The problem
my
is I'm
last
always
note-
playing with fucking Flask, and Flask like, dude,
He
when it
turns
comes
into an
down
animal,
to
he'll
it, he
kill
turns to
you.
an animal.
He's
Turns to an
ruthless,
animal.
man. Flask is a sociopath and
He throws friendship right out the window.
38
when
hours
the last
no
round.
crowns.
I just play to play.
Come on,
You know, I
you don't
play
have
the
to-
game.
You had to do that, Andy.
I play the game that's presented to me. I eat what's on my plate. That's all I can say.
I get it, Flask. Don't
Thank
worry.
you.
These guys are Neanderthals.
Losers. Yeah. Yeah.
It's the animal coming out.
My one last note for Summer Game
The
Fest
mere mention
was
of him losing.
was American Arcadia, which by the devs Out of the Blue Games, who were the developers of Call of the Sea, which is that game I played a while back on Game Pass, which I thought was a nice, good experience, a good game. But that was an adventure game. This looks to be like a kind of a 2D, 3D like stealth game where you're stealthing through like a corporate dystopian kind of like, but 70s retro worlds thing where they're like looking for you, like the man is looking for you, something like that. The only reason I bring this up is just because I know the developers from that previous game, and I think they're capable of making a fun game or a good game.
Cool.
Devolver Digital.
Devolver. I liked their.
Hang on,
their
before we move
conference.
on. Summer Games Fest, Jeff Keighley. As you guys may know, or may not know, Jeff wants to do a physical version of it next year. E3
Oh,
is
really?
also planning to do a physical version of it of their
Are
event
we going to try to
next
move
year.
press?
I thought I
Which
did.
one are we going to? Yeah, we're getting press passes.
Well, how do we feel about the idea of a physical E3 and a physical Summer Games Fest around the same time? Probably around the same area.
I am all in on that because I love trashing these conferences from the comfort of my own home with my
Oh,
friends.
for sure.
you
I'm just
asking?
wondering, are these going to happen?
I hope so.
I mean, do we think that
I'd
we're going to
hope
see both
so.
of these conferences happening within like the same 2-week span in LA?
That'd be
Well, I
cool.
don't think
Conferences?
I don't think
more
Keely's
likely
gonna give up
Summer
on
Game
his stuff.
Fest. Yeah, I could see E3 giving up.
E3 has a history of giving up in different ways. But
Yeah,
I would
think
love for them to both happen.
I feel like
more content
Keighley
for
could try to
people.
make it make sense for people. I don't know.
Yeah, how would all the announcements happen and stuff? Because E3 is like the elder statesman of announcing things, so they might like default to going with that, or maybe E3 has become irrelevant enough that now Keighley has a good relationship with a bunch of developers. Yeah, it could go
Yeah.
two ways.